everyone, J-Man is back with you from Metal Sharks, and I'm here at the 1950s permission in North Florida where my parents live. So I'm going to show you the front of the property a little bit. So this place has been hit many times, but I'm going to try it again today. I'm going to use 15 megahertz searching, which is really good for a yard like this where it's been hunted a lot. So today's the day after Christmas. It's a Sunday, and it's in the afternoon and mild weather in North Florida. So let's get after it. Okay, so for starters, I'm trying the backyard of the permission, and you can see some chickens over here. Nice portable coop that my parents have. And not far from them, I got my first signal. It was about a 2021, and as you can see, I'm using Field 2, 15 kilohertz search mode. Now it's down to a 1920, but I believe it's in the pile. I forgot my normal lush shovel, so I'm just using an old garden shovel that I borrowed. Okay, look at that. Wow, that's cool. It's like an old army vehicle or something. Might have some age on it too. So I'll have to clean that up and tell you more. I'm not sure if that's Matchbox or who makes that. But good way to start the hunt. Hey everyone, so it's been a little while since I found that cool Midgetoy Jeep, but I wanted to show you something else here. So this is a feature you can look for in backyards and see if you find anything good near it. So as you can see straight ahead, there's a pole with a cross piece, and that is a former clothesline pole. So what I want to do is come along here where the clothes would have hung back in the day, probably as far back as the 50s. It would have stretched this way toward where the fence is now. So I'm going to work this ground here really low and slow. Hey all, so I got to thinking, I don't know which way this clothesline went back in the day, because only one pole of it is still standing as far as I can tell. So it could have gone toward the middle part of the backyard, or it could have gone off here to the side where it seems to be sunnier in the afternoon. But at any rate, down near the other side of where the clothesline might have gone, I got a signal. It was about a 16, so I dug it up and it turned out to be this grommet. Shallow 16, so let's keep going. 25, 26, 24, possible dime, not too deep. Let's get it. So I got the family German Shepherd keeping me company, eating a little dirt from this discard pile. Let's see, I think it's over in this corner. Yeah, I dug it out a little bit more with a hand digger. Oh, there it is. I just dropped it out. It's a coin. It's like a dime. So I'm happy to get that. First dime of the day. I think it's just a modern clad, but we'll clean it up and let you know for sure. Hey guys, I've been working a 19 signal, about 6 inches deep. Let's see if it's in the hole. Oh, there it is. Wow, look at that, that's interesting. It's a big rifle shell fragment. Part of it's corroded here, but the rest of it's still intact. Hey everyone, so over here is where I found the rifle shell. And over there I found a dime, over that way. And now I'm getting another possible dime signal. And I've been generally thinking if I want to try to get in near these bushes, if there's no poison ivy that are around these clump of trees here. Because I'm thinking that may have been a place that hasn't really been searched yet. But first, let me get this possible dime. Got the pin pointer out. It's on the side of the hole here. Oh wow, that's interesting. What is that? That looks like an old piece from a go-kart or a tractor. Oh no, I know what that is. Take that back. I think that's an old doorstop. You see the knobby piece here, so somehow that got out here. So I see an eye fine piece, some kind of toy maybe. I'll show you. Dead piece. Skull and crossbones with an anchor on top. Interesting, huh? But anyways, I've now made my way to this spot, which I think would have been a good hiding place for children to play. So I'm working at about an 18 signal under the trees here. Got something. Okay, looks like an old cup hook. So I believe this may have been a bit of a dump area back in the day, because I'm finding a variety of household items. Okay, so I moved out from under the trees. Just wasn't much ground to search there. And I'm kind of on a nearby hillside that's kind of a play area and toy yard graveyard area. I see a lot of eye finds that I could pick up. But here's a 25 signal, about 8 inches deep. So let's get that for you. Okay, so down here I've been working on both sides of a route, and I flipped out some dirt here. I believe my dime signal is over here. This little pile. Something. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Okay, so about where I found that possible smashed bullet. This is kind of the toy graveyard area. There's an old He-Man figure here. Seen better days, just half of them still there. Then some kind of villainous looking character. And an old toy SUV. So I'm going to put them up for the children to play with in the future, the grandchildren that come over to visit my parents. Hey guys, so while I was out digging earlier, I showed you this chicken coop but from a further distance away. Well, let's take a little break here and check it out. This is a mobile chicken coop, as you can see. Wheels on either side. And these guys probably think they're about to be fed or something. They're coming up to investigate. You can see about 4 down there. 1 further off back that way. And a couple up here. And that's where they go in at night. Their roost area. Let's go around it. During the daytime, there's a little fenced in area so they can scratch and peck around and forage around better. But at nighttime, they go up in the actual coop more. One of them's playing wiffle ball, it looks like. I guess there's about 7 of them. No, there's 8. I see 2 over there now. I think that's it. So there you have it. They definitely have their pecking order. So as you can see, there's some soccer goals on this field. And this is always a good place to look when you're out here. Near the soccer goals where the keepers drop their coins. Nice 20 signal. 8 to 10 inches, so let's get it. Okay. Got it on the back side of my hole here. There it is. So I'm back on the board with another Lincoln Memorial. Glad to get it. Hey guys, so I went into some bushes next to the driveway on the property and I found this piece of car trim, it looks like. So maybe that'll clean up. Maybe that's an old window crank or handle for a car, like one of those wing windows they used to have in cars back in the day. But hopefully I can tell you more in the wrap up. But it was a upper teen signal, like around 18, about 6 inches deep under this root. Well, near the car part that I found, there's a pop top, and it's growing up, a root has grown up through it. How about that? Been there so long. Hey guys, so I moved to the front yard, and this is an area under some pine trees that we don't search too often because usually it's pretty overgrown, but it's been mowed recently. And some of the poison ivy that was in this area has died back, so I think it's okay for me to try here. I had an upper 20 signal. Over on this side, what is that? Wow, that's interesting. Is that like a trigger piece? I'm not sure. An old gun? I have to clean that up and tell you more. That's very cool, some kind of old relic. Let's see if we can find out more about it. Hey everyone, so that was definitely the trigger piece of an old toy gun of some type. And now I'm searching this area to see if there's any other signals. Scratchy upper signal that could be another piece of this gun. It's about 10 inches, so let's get after that too. I want to show this signal with this horseshoe on so you can get the iron lower tones too. Now you can see it's all over the board. -5, 27. Very irregularly shaped perhaps, so let's get after it. Okay, so I've been working this area some more near where I found the piece. Yes! Got another piece of it. Yes. So that makes it look like an old Flintlock type toy gun. All right, I'm excited about that. Maybe there's more here, so I'm gonna keep looking. Yes. I got another big piece of it. There's the barrel. Cool deal. Wow, that's really neat. Who would have thought that entire toy Flintlock rifle was there? Hey guys, I don't have anything to clean this old barrel and trigger piece, but I'm gonna at least rinse it off for now. A lot of excitement in the air. Let's rinse these off and see if we find any identifying marks. Bring you back on if we do. Hey guys, so I'm in the front yard under these pine trees, and it's near a bend in the road as you approach the property. So I can just imagine some children playing out here back in the day, and they left this toy Flintlock rifle out here. So I'm getting some negative numbers here. There might be more parts to it there. But there's one more higher tone over here, jumpy 1822. So I'm going to dig this part first, and then check it. Something else here. It looks like another piece of it, maybe. It's another piece of metal. It could have been what held the stock onto the barrel of the gun. Very cool. Glad to get that. So there's something else in here that I'm picking up just using the pinpointer. Keep losing it. Let's get that too. Okay, so also in the same hole I found this tack, which I don't know if that was part of the gun assembly or not, but I'm going to put that in the pouch just in case it was. -1, -4 in the same area, 8 inches, so I've got to get that too. Okay, so this might be another little tack or nail piece from the gun. There's a negative number. It has that look to it, like maybe there's still some wood on it. So let me get that in the pouch and see if there's anything else. 11, 13, 12, same area, so I gotta check it out. Okay, so this jumpy signal around a 10 seems to be isolated here. In the middle of this hole. Okay, something else. That looks like it could be another piece from the gun. Yes. Another clip piece of some type. We'll take it. Greetings all, J-Man is back with you from Metal Sharks, and this is a wrap up from my hunt on Sunday, December 26th, the day after Christmas. So up here, I've kind of flipped things. So I have the trashy finds up high and then the better finds down low. But up here, we just have an old bubble blower piece that I'm happy to get up off the ground. This piece I think would be a keeper, a little pirate toy of some type. But one of the neatest things that I found yesterday was this little army Jeep. So as you can see, it's not in great shape. The back wheels have fallen out, but it's still pretty cool. And right there you can see rock ledge and some of the words from Midge, representing Midgetoy, the Midgetoy company. So I was really glad to get that. I believe that is from the 1960s. Next up, I wanted to show you all the pieces to the toy Flintlock gun that I found. So up here you can see the barrel, and you can see how it was attached to the wooden stock of the gun back in the day. That was about 6 to 8 inches deep. And then here is one piece. And you can see some gilding, a little curlicue design on the side, which is really cool. And when you flip this over, you can still see some of the original wood from the gun. So that's pretty cool. And then here is the trigger mechanism, and you can still see the spring attached there. So that's why I think it was a toy gun, the way it looks there. Then you see a couple of bands there that I think attach the barrel to the wooden stock of the gun back in the day. Now these pieces here, I'm not sure if they were part of the gun, but I suspect that they might have been, because they seem similar to this little piece here, where it's got a little attachment tack or something there. So all told, that's pretty cool, and I want to show you some examples of what type of gun I think this was. So finally, here are the other interesting finds that I made. This was a 30-06 shell fragment, rifle shell fragment. I was glad to get spent ammunition. This was a little wing piece from a wing window of an old car, maybe from somewhere from the 50s to the 70s. Not really sure. And got a grommet and then some kind of washer maybe. Can't tell a lot about that yet. And I don't know what these things are. Maybe some of you viewers would know, and drop a comment please if you do. Got a cup holder piece, is shown there. Now this could be an interesting piece, and I'm planning to straighten it out and clean it up and see if there's any writing on it, because it has the weight and feel of like a ID label for an old car or wagon maybe. So I'd like to investigate that some more. And then I just found a modern 1984 dime, a 1995 penny, and then a really roached up Lincoln Zinkin penny. And this, I believe, could be a smashed bullet. That was pretty interesting. Might have some real age on it too. That's pretty much it, but we hope you enjoyed this one.